Alright, so just to give you a quick update, right fast, real quick. Back in the day slang, back in the day lingo. So under a microscope, a teardrop looks like an ice crystal, like a snowflake. Then again, it looks like veins in the leaves, or your bronchial system, or like the branches in the life that's in the trees, right? This is a teardrop. Now, I say that makes sense because I feel I feel teardrops, but I don't feel them like through like emotion or nothing like that. I fear them because I know it's gas and allergies, and I feel them differently. So we know ice burns, okay? Ice can stick to you. So they have this whole mystery about this little girl named Kanika Jenkins who got too high, maybe drugged, allegedly. And she died in the freezer and she was frozen to the ground. But she got so cold that she started taking her clothing off. You see what I'm saying about the effect? So it wasn't no rape or nothing like that reported, found, or anything. Now, on the other side of Antarctica, remind you, in my previous videos, there's a mystery about Antarctica. There's something above, beneath, and everything, right? So there's another side. There's the other side of Antarctica, right? Duh. And on that side, it's supposed to be continents. Now, I talked about in the previous videos about the castle, the ice castle, that supposedly be the Satan castle. Now, mind you, I put the whole story together through religion because some people don't accept religion, okay? And certain people cannot put it together. But if you look at it in its entirety, you have to put the numbers in your head through dates, and stuff is still being calculated. So if there's no evil entity named as Satan in the first religion, and then in religion it's about travel and going to sea and spreading prophecy, not in privacy too much. If you get a gang, like if you get a clique or a following or a bunch of subs, as you're a jinn or a prophet, okay? So we have the first religion to have these blue men, and it's stated in translation that the jinn were blue people. So as you travel through time, the creation of Brahma, and you go years down, and all of a sudden they find a jinn named the Satan. The people that were alive when Brahma was alive and Vishnu was alive and Shiva was alive, they are not alive right now to witness Islam, Moses, Jesus, nor a Satan, because it did not exist in their religion. So if we have Antarctica, and then we have another side of Antarctica with continents, and they're telling you that this is not a firmament of flat. This is a round, sphere, oval type shape. And to prove it, look at Ireland. There are a lot of Ireland infrastructures that are built on what? Hills. So if you have a circle or a sphere or an oval and you see the fall off at the end, people can be living in there. That's indigenous. It's not flat land or by water like other indigenous Indians, but it's a type of indigenousness of where you landed or where you was created or where you moved to and settled because you got scared that you seen that your ass was about to fall off a cliff. It's real tricky. So the whole video and this whole situation I'm talking about right now, because my very, 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 very first page was deleted, and Hassan Campbell was responsible for getting my page deleted. It was all over the Cyber Satan, and it was all over Project Bluebeam. So the name has changed, and it's called Project CERN. So I'm beating everyone to it. And since I have to get my first page reported from years back, I put a whole bunch of work in. And all you celebrities, you want to complain to me now about my brazen behavior, but you want to take the side of the bad dude. I'ma just continue peaking, being an asshole, and rising that way to the apex, like the fucking castle of Satan. Why not? In the frost. They said it's a barrier. It's a fucking barrier. The reason, they said a lot of people have blue eyes. And for some reason in America, you cannot see a lot of people's indigenous eye color. Just like you cannot see their skin color, because there's something in their air that relates to temperature that's burning like an allergy, that has the same effect as an ice cube that's in the air right now. It's similar to COVID and everything. It's electric like a motherfucker. It can either dry you up or it can fuck you up a different way. I'm being serious. It can make you what is it called? Nauseous. Yeah, it can make you nauseous by dehydrating you, because it's electric. So therefore, it's burning the water from you, and you can't even see it, and you won't take it serious, because you can only think and envision as a human being that a machine can burn electrically. You don't think a cloud or fucking dust can pick up electric shit. That's what y'all don't accept. Y'all didn't accept that. And they proving it through CERN, right? By opening up a portal, and they got that diagram, right? And they got that dramatization. I don't know if it's real Euclid sphere or it's a disc. Euclid disc. It's a metal disc, and what homie did, he went outside, he put the Euclid disc on a mirror, and the shit just started spinning, infinite. It would not stop spinning, right? In the video, he's showing that it's like, and it's spinning in an infinite way, and then all of a sudden, the light changed, like outside. He was outside, and he said, you see what I'm saying? And this is the same shit Elon Musk, Terrence Howard, Carson, yeah, got you too. Not Tucker Carlson, not him. Billy, yeah, got you. You seen something and it bugs you out, right? And I'll explain it. The Euclid disc, I'll explain it. And you put it on the mirror. What are the elements of a mirror? It has to be water. But besides that, you got a different type of metal object. We still don't know where some of these metals come from. They compound through liquids, become solids, through temperature, fire, heat, and frost. And they become hard as shit. So hard that you can't penetrate it. Impenetrable, okay? So that's what happens. They put this disc on a fucking mirror, and it was spinning. And outside turned nighttime. Dead ass. Real quick. Boop. Just like that. It was like a shadow. That's what that shit is. That's all it is. That's what a UFO does. That's what all it is. A human has that type of power. I don't understand how you don't get it. Because when you hold your breath, your heart starts to beat up. That's the same type of effect that they're trying to explain through gravity in the world spinning, rotation. It's the same effect. Because everything you see that you can't explain has this circle type shape. Even a tree. Okay? So are these white people, or these other type of people, or these aliens from the other side of Antarctica trying to open up this shit and have us just fall in like a cartoon, and we ain't think it was real? Like, you know when they said if gravity was to leave Earth, we will all fly up, and we will all just pass out, and that was the definition of heaven, because you wouldn't feel no pain. That's in religion, so you can't say I'm crazy because if I pull out your book or put my right hand on your book and I don't represent your religion and I get it right, why I gotta be an inmate? Stupid. That's why I'm going. If I gotta go in, I'm going to hurt people to prove a point. You're making me an inmate for what? That's how you stand up to that shit. Fucking communities. So we got a whole nother side of the world. Are these people aliens? Are they humans just like us, but they live different indigenously and feel different shit? You got to think about that type of shit that's going on in your life right now. Because you asked the god-awful question. Where did we come from? You're not supposed to be asking that shit. Just live life. The punishment is to job, the work. Okay? Just get strong, big enough, get over this shit, right? And just make your life a blockbuster and try not to harm too many people with mental health. Unfortunately, in the United States of America, we all get giddy off of people's mental health. Even after a boxing match, your mental health is about something. Depending on how the match went. You got judges. I'm saying, what is the next blockbuster plan that a president, a United States president, is gonna pull off? Is it that shit? Or are they gonna sit us down? Because Canada is rebelling. Like I said in my video 2 months ago, what we should do as American citizens is never go to work again. Canada took their advice. They're not working. And they just sat down. Does the government want us to sit down so they can show us the Leviathan? You see what I'm saying? This shit start to get spooky in a different way. You learn about mob movies. Then you learn about scary movies. And for some reason, them shits correlate for some reason. I'm not tripping. It has to be something. One of the presidents is really on that UFO shit and wants it to come to fruition. I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's Kamala or Donald. I don't know who's brave enough. Seems like Kamala just want to get y'all paid. She advertised what she did and got away with it. Now she got everybody everybody in their mother and grandmother in her back pocket and they kids in her back pocket. She got all y'all. Y'all all mad, but she got y'all niggas. You can't do nothing because she's above you. And it's funny. So you're just waiting for her to present the asylum that she presented in California. Meanwhile, you got people pissed off and they literally want to open the gates of hell and have Satan, Beelzebub, Malak, and all them other people that Shiva, Vishnu, Brahm, and nobody else seen. Jesus, Moses, everybody was searching. Oh, it makes sense now. Even Muhammad. What? So that's my presentation of everybody coming together, whether what sex or race you are, right? This is about to happen. They're about to open a portal to hell and sick the demons, the hellhounds on us. This is what all prophecy in every religion was searching for. This was their mission, was looking for the devil. Not a demon, a devil. Yeah, we got you. Okay, I caught on to this shit a long time ago. So as we on and we still living and we still alive, the fucking Leviathan. Okay, you got my attention. The eclipse, the black shit flying. Is it a soul trying to find a petrified salt lizard dragon? That when that shit wakes up, it opens up the fucking dimension? Like a Power Ranger? Dragon Zord. Feel me? I got your attention, right? Niggas been prepping us all the time. They prepped us for 9/11. They prepped us for the Chinese flu. Whatever. Contagion. They've been prepping you for Godzilla and fucking who? Yeah, King Kong. So you dropped it in religion about the Leviathan. That's Godzilla, obvious. Because you had no pictures in the Bible or in the Quran. And in the Torah, you have a big-ass page with 2 words or 3 words on it, and then you gotta flip over to read the next page. Damn. I get it. Gigantic. Nephilim. So now that you got our attention, right, because the Muslims and the Christians and the Jews are starting to get along. You can't say we not. You can't say we not. And now we searching for the Leviathan. So do I have to... Is King Kong about to come too? Or is it a big-ass cat? Or is it a fucking dog? Because we don't even have huge dogs. All the huge animals, like dogs, are man-made. All the people that got the cats outside, you're fucked up. The cat is a domesticated cat. Meaning he cannot survive or she cannot survive in the jungle. At all. You will not catch a teacup Yorkie nor a pit bull living in the jungle where the hyenas, the elephants, the fucking lions and tigers bear. You won't see it. Those shits are man-made animals. Meaning they got life through SARS COVID-19. You get that from the existing beasts that you just cannot conquer. Yeah. The genes. The organ harvesters and the body snatchers. Back to Kenneka Jenkins, right? Did they body snatch her or was she working with them? Did they organ harvest her or was she working with them? The nursing jobs. Let's talk about it. Everything makes sense. Y'all sitting up here reading each other. If a big ass dragon pop out over there, wherever the fuck it's at, y'all should have been on top of this shit. The white man, you always called out God. Y'all was you always did. It sound like you pray to a lizard because you're not praying to a red Indian. Here he comes. Or she. I hope it's a girl. Is shit about to turn cartoony? I'm just saying. We see all types of shit. People say UFOs are fake. There is a light show every fucking 7:30 on a Saturday. Stay to 7:57. How about that one? You got non-believers. Exactly. You got people picking up the chalice, wearing a cross, having a shahada, playing Hindu, asking the Jews for help to go seek for what? The fucking devil. Can we take him out? Yes or no? Or is it a her? Is it the fucking Leviathan? Because you got no chance. I feel like the UFOs are protecting the Leviathan, if that's what you want to call the bitch. Me, a nigga with a chakra at the age of 7. When I see them shits and I'm not bugging out like the little kids do in the park and the grown-ups too. I don't know where the fuck we at. This shit seem like a punishment to me. I could just laugh because I've been used to this shit and just wish it on everybody else that wished this shit on me. But see, when you start to see black shit flying by eclipses, and it's brown sometimes, and then you start talking about salt, petrified state, lizards underwater, cold-blooded animals, that all you gotta do is just heat them up and they just start living again. The only way you can kill a lizard, even if a lizard lives in 86 or 95 degree weather or above, is to actually burn him. You have to out-heat a lizard. You have to frost his ass out with heat. He has to scorch him. Because a lizard can live frozen for dumb long and then come back fucking alive when the heat comes at the right time. I swear to it. That's the definition of a cold-blooded animal. Fish. You see how fish live? You take him out the water, he can't live. You put him back in, he start living. So you mean to tell me there's something flying, the weather's changing, so salt replaces sweat, okay? When you do not have enough water in your system. So everybody that's looking for the blue chakra, good luck, okay? You go to a different climate, you will start sweating salt, not water. You would drink a lot of water and you will see that it's not enough. That's another one. So if you're looking at a temperature change and it has something to do with sparking life, regeneration, dead bodies, Walt Disney is frozen. Walt Disney didn't get incinerated or buried. That nigga's frozen underground in Disneyland. Duh, who didn't know that? Just like who didn't know O.J. Simpson's fucking oldest son killed Nicole. It wasn't O.J. He was just the fucking, the decoy. The daddy decoy. That's it. So we're starting to learn about science a little bit more because technology got better. What is it? Petrified salt states? That's what it's called. A lot of y'all niggas freeze in the streets just like that when it's on. When it's time to knuckle up, that's what happens. So hold up. It was a story about a tiger and a dragon. It was a story about a tiger and a lamb, not a lion and a lamb. And y'all lying to us using the lion energy to start some new shit? A double negative or a double positive? You see? So reporting my page, right? And then now I gotta get into my bag and show you how brilliant genius I really am, motherfucker, right? I'm gonna make sure everything I spew to you is poison sumacs. Look that shit up. Fuck poison ivy. We passed the bitch. Yeah. I'm gonna show you something. Being a different color his whole entire life from everyone, not just his different color mother or father. I'm gonna show you something. Since everybody else think they smart. Yeah. Okay. Tears under a microscope. Looks like frost. Veins in leaves. Veins in trees. Or your bronchial system. Do the math. Yeah. Frost will burn you. People ain't know I had a permanent burn before I had permanent scars. I had a permanent burn because I was a BMX kid at the age of 3. I fell off my tricycle. I'm 38. The burn is lighter than ever. I don't have a burn that's dark. I have a burn that's too light. I turned jet black. I was jet black. And my burn was light white, like to the bone. And I still have it, no matter what color I turn. How much cardio I do. Because that's what it's about. You can do it too. Just letting you know. A kid from the future called me that when I was younger. Yeah. It's a problem I could call myself a kid from the future now. But when I was saying this shit when I was a kid, I ain't get no credit for it. So now it's poison sumacs, bitch. Not poison ivy. Clipper the Clipper, that's my name. Let's go into the dimension that you can't go into. Yeah. It's called black ice. Ha! That's the weather that's not over here. It just freezes on concrete. That's what they showed you. If you notice, humans could punch through concrete. Just like they could punch through bricks and wood. Ooh, because it's man-made. But what is black ice? Does it exist on this side of Earth? Okay, what color is it? Now, petrified salt state. Niggas on the streets. Fuck out of here. They're gonna open that shit up. It's either gonna be real people, corporeal, or it's gonna be something that you can see, but it's like a shadow, incorporeal. The two federal words that I told you to go insane on a long time ago. I try to forget this stuff. All of that shit I learned in school, it gets so deep, especially with you majoring, because they take you underground. You really got to learn everything. That shit gets so deep because it's other people focused on what I'm talking about. And you're just lowering your head and then picking it up, and you're just a bullseye right in front of them. You should see how many federal people I see in the streets. And I don't even go far. They just lined up by the Metro North. I'm talking about undercover federal officers in regular shit, regular clothes. You wouldn't even know. That's how they catch you. Khakis, some kicks, and a button up. They ain't got no badge. They don't got to show no badge or nothing. They're not police officers. They federal agents. Federal property. So you sitting up there talking sign language with a federal agent, feeling stupid and feeling it. Why are you feeling this type of way? Yeah, that's that feeling. That's that feeling. Pandora's box. Nigga, Cyber Satan. What are they doing? CERN. It's the same shit. I got caught lacking. Niggas, if they go, listen, let me give you an example of that. Right? If you get too thirsty, you get a really, really unbearable hunger in your stomach. Okay? I'm just gonna tell you that. Symptoms is that, the top of your head blows up. Certain people's stomach protrude out depending on how they're shaved. And certain people's stomach asymmetric in. Depending. I don't know your body type. I don't know how you are. I don't know how you diet. I just have to look in the mirror and analyze yourself. Okay? But if you get too hungry like that and you didn't drink enough, meaning you were really too thirsty, you start to get savage-like, eating cats. Right? Just, shit like that. Eating ducks. You see how that's a feeling? Like something possessed that person to do that? Because you already said you follow religion. And you already said you creeped out by other spiritualities. So there's another feeling that comes chop your head off for shit like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it all in Pandora's box? That's the form of thirst. You see how you could bathe in the thirst? You just ate a cat, bitch. Or a seagull, nigga. You didn't drink 8 cups of water. And they exterminate you real fast. You know what I'm saying? You see how the government think? G-O-D? Government of departments? God? Dollar bill? Got y'all. Certain people don't say God for real. Yeah. It's a dead person on the other dimension. What did money have to do with what I just said? Yeah, it's a whole bunch of dead people in this spent off dimension. They probably in Pandora's box. You went to a funeral before? Come on. You see how shit happens in the streets? They show the gory stuff and glorify it. Keep it R, not X. PG-13 maybe, biology, health class. You learned about sex and health. Birds and the bees, they never taught. They never taught that shit. You just learned about gender. Male, female, sex. They learn math different and everything. You can't cheat YouTube because you don't know how to do it yet. You feel me? You see how that shit work? How I am like the other people on the other side of the earth, on the other side of Antarctica, that's probably throwing rocks at Satan Mansion like, fuck you, I hate you. I'm like one of them that's probably gonna fall off. But I'm over here screaming. I got a shadow, a rain shadow over me. Feel me? I can just bring you a UFO or 7 of them shits. Yo, get ready, yo. You get ready because you know why y'all kids is brave. Y'all kids want to see that shit, right? And I'm a little nigga from back in the day. I used to take y'all little kids to go see that shit because I wanted to see it too, and I knew it was on its way. So y'all activated the right but wrong person. Yeah, CERN. So take this story, right? Take this. It's not Project Bluebeam no more. That's what they was going to sell to the American government. Unfortunately, due to the recession in the economy, we can't afford it. So we'll use it against you. Just like a czar. Feel me? Look at that. All of a sudden. Now I got your attention. Son of a bitch. My point is, in Switzerland, they opened this shit already. They already got this statue of Shiva in front of the building. Showing you something. That stance, you can take it for what it is. You can laugh at it or whatever. But a regular person in the street versus a person like Dhalsim from Street Fighter, let's just say, I'll take Dhalsim. You know? Especially if he looked digital. Coming out of CERN. I'm more interested in that shit. Fuck the Leviathan. He can stay there. Because if he come out, I feel like we're going to die anyway. Bring a fighter or something. Word. Sugar Ray Robinson. Facts. Because they told you it's a simulation. So if it's a simulation, it's a play. It was recorded and it's clipped. Clipped. So you walk the clip out of the dimension. Out of CERN. Out of the gravity hole. You walk the clip out. That's how you do it. I showed you the spinner, the Euclid spinner, the disc. Transparent, X-ray vision, nocturnal. Why is that? Behavior, picking up, putting on glasses, lenses. You see what I'm saying? If you don't execute this way on YouTube, everything you do is misleading and spam, federal, and you should be in jail. This isn't genius. This is brilliant. Stupid. Yeah. Run it. Listen to what the fuck I just told you. Since you a parent, yeah, this shit is out. Niggas is gonna just wake up zombie. They're going to sleep feeling this shit. Bob Lazar touched a craft. And this shit caught blue fire. Blue fire, like plasma. Corona blue. It incinerated Corona blue. It doesn't rot or deteriorate like flesh. It incinerates a different way by vanishing or cloaking. or disappearing. It doesn't have a flesh. You have a flesh, yeah. That's your alien. That's your power right there. It's the human body. That's what they're showing you. Locked on technology right there. £9 of flesh. What is it? 3 layers? 6 layers maybe? And a tattoo goes through 3 layers? Something like that? A tattoo? They bury you 6 feet deep? You feel me? All of that shit makes sense if you followed it your whole life. And now the uncontrollable feelings that you're not forgiving for, but you're getting paid for mental health at a jail, which is real fucked up. People are hoping that dimension, that split, that you go there. Certain people don't believe in a Balzac or a purgatory because there's such thing as a paradox. Paradox is counter hell. So where you really at? You thought you was getting away because you thought you was in a paradox or a Balzac and you don't know which one you're in. Come to find out, you're just not in the correct one. Take my fucking advice. I'm dead ass serious. You're not in the one that you want to be in when it's all said and done. They named the 5th brightest star in the sky the Vega star. If you look up the Street Fighter character, he protects his face and he laughs a lot, but he has a claw and he scars people. The 3rd brightest star in the sky is the Arcturus star. Now go look that shit up. The number 3. Think about the number 5 is corruption. And it's the Vega star. Now they change numbers all the time. Because back in the day when I was in elementary, 1 ton was 1,000 pounds. Now 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. So metrics are changed. Star names and numbers are changed. The chakras and the God conscious diaphragms and diagraphs are wrong. They're wrong. So that's what I want to point y'all out to. People that, got lied to. We all focus, because I got lied to, you got lied to, everybody got lied to. We all focus that lied energy into something that we didn't know we were going to focus it into. And it turned out, I guess, to be beneficial for us. Remember that? That's the best I could tell you. Is to think like that. Because it's still on. Whether you're Hindu or you're Christian, or you're Jew or you're Muslim. You feel what I'm saying? They're still looking for the devil. I think y'all lost train of thought because of animal and devil. But Shiva and Vishnu is showing you some type of saucer that certain people say it's a fidget disc or a UFO. You feel me? You see how it goes hand in hand with something that can trigger a Leviathan? Something that's dead or not dead, half dead, salt state, petrified, that's giving off a bad energy, impacting us as regular human beings because we have reptilian sensory in the back of our brains. Each and every one of us. That's why certain people's eyes turn black, either if they're too strong or if they're hurt back there. You know? I'm just saying. That's a part of CERN. You have to see that gravity shit. That gravity shit is unbelievable. That portal shit, the way it looks, You can be outside, and when it turns dark, you look like you feel and look like you're in the house with a ceiling in it. Dead ass serious. Lights change, color change, and everything. Green turns into orange. Blue turns into black. Green turns into black too, in the way it is, because it's different type of blacks. It's an onyx shiny black, and it's a regular black, and it's a faded black. An onyx brown that looks black, and then it's the shiny onyx black. Yeah, those colors erupt right in front of you, even though we see each other in vision, each other in color. Those colors, those specific colors, erupt right in front of you when certain catastrophic events happen. The color gray and the color black. Like black and white TV. Remember that? Those colors right there erupt right in front of you when certain catastrophic events occur. I'm dead serious. The mountain or the volcano could be brown, or it could be stone dark brown. And if something crazy or radioactive happens, that's the word, radioactive. When radioactive energy is combusted into it, all the other elements cause an explosion. And that shit turns into gray and black. There's no existing color. You can't see brown. It's a flash, just like that. It's like a camera. It's a flash, just like that. You cannot see anything but those colors. Grayscale, black. That's it. And then when it goes away, you start to see the white and the blue. Deadass. Is radioactive frequency. You get that through electricity. Thunder, also a thunder cloud. That's what they're playing with. They got all of that type of energy, and they're trying to, and what they did was, they cut the air. They cut our air. You see what I'm saying? If you keep punching in the same spot, you get hot. If somebody walks in the same spot that you're lifting weights in, that certain spot could get what? Warm. So if they playing with godly, earthly energy in certain spots to open up this shit, they're gonna be successful. Duh. Did I prove my point? Am I not the best translator in the world? I'm the Clipper, nigga. How can you forget me? It's me. Duh. I'm the Drift. White Angel. Bow. Sit you down. Yeah. I'm showing y'all that shit. Right under our nose. Kamala just needs to do it. I think she did it already. That's why the asylum zombie savages are out here biting ducks' head off. The shit she must have had them in Switzerland. Listen, she must have took them with all of that money that they get paid over there on a mandatory trip, made them spend that bread to go view that shit. Now, how about that? Yeah, the connection is crazy. You ain't think it was possible. Because when you got the bread, you think about going over there, but a lot of things sidetrack you. But when you got that fucking future president on your ass giving you the money to make you view this shit because it's legal in her way, she gets the biggest laugh. You don't make her the president, she's gonna backdoor this shit out of New York. I guarantee you. I seen her myself in the flesh. Early 2000s. Right by the gallery in the Fed building. I can take you over there if you need a video. I'll make her an imaginary person just like I'm everybody's imaginary person. I can show you how she looked at me. She didn't know what the fuck to do. It's my laugh. I remember you. Deandra Ocasio-Cortez. I remember you. I remember your cousin, your enemy. Yeah. Kamala, she got the best. Listen, I'm not voting. Fuck that. Take me out. I can't vote and I'm glad. But guess what? She got the grand master plan for your ass. The grand one. I'm not contesting nothing. I just want to see this shit. I just want to see it. I'm gonna make content on it. Right? And keep you posted on CERN. Because CERN is real. We are not in Switzerland. Y'all niggas went outside during that COVID and y'all felt that shit. You gotta be real with me. If you never was real with me before, you can be real with me if you was scared to say something a long time ago. When you went outside, when they said don't go outside, and y'all niggas was brave enough to go outside, and y'all went outside and that COVID shit was strong outside, y'all felt that shit. It felt like compounds, weights from the gym. It felt like it had a magic fog or fairy dust holding us down to the ground. Tell me it didn't. Tell me that shit didn't freak you out. Me, I'm working out in this shit. Going crazy. Going fucking mad. Throwing up and everything. And just kept going. I had to keep working out until I got used to it. People was holding their breath, going to walk their dog, and damn near dying. I'm out here I took my 50-pound weight. I'm trying to work outside in that shit. To see if I can make my own heat. You know what I'm gonna tell you what I felt like. I never said nothing. It felt like shit. Like it felt like a frog. You know how a frog like, or a tadpole got that sticky, yeah, or a chameleon or a gecko, yeah, not a chameleon, a gecko. That sticky. It felt like that on my eyes. Yup, it felt like that on my eyes. Tell you that. My skin felt like it had waves in it. Dead serious. It felt like my skin was wavy like this. Like this. I took my phone. I went to 9-minute rounds. I mean, I'm outside, right? I'm trying to play it off because I'm getting sick as shit. But I'm not as sick as everybody else because they literally are holding their breath. I'm taking in the air. Dead ass. I was taking in the air. Like and going full speed. I mean, I was running dumb fast, jumping rope dumb fast. I'm punching dumb fast, doing a whole bunch of calisthenics. I was doing the crab walks, everything, and I wouldn't get tired, right? It was just you was just dry from it, but you regenerated. Like it was like, oh, it was a gag, a regurgitation. There it goes. It was a regurgitation. Like, oh, it was like an electric jump. Dead ass. Dead ass. I'm dead serious. I don't know where that shit came from, but Bob Lazar opened up a craft. Corona discharge is blue. Figure that one out. Yeah. It's blue. Excuse me. Can't lie to us. That's the hot fire. This is why I don't show their videos. That's bullshit. And then a billionaire who know that, he'll laugh at me if I show that shit wrong. If I show Corona discharge a different color and not blue, right? I get laughed at by a billionaire that could sign me to $1 million. Cause Corona discharge is fucking blue and y'all showing this shit is red. Now, you got a problem. The stove, you're not gonna let a kid touch the stove if the shit is on. That's a problem, yeah, and I'm smarter than you, and you probably don't care, but guess what, nigga? I care, and I care about that shit. Yeah. Corona discharge from a UFO Bob Lazar touched before the pandemic was blue, and it went to the sky. Now, y'all think about the 5G towers. The 5G towers, what happened? It made y'all sick. Damn sure did. If your phone ain't catch on fire. And where's them shits coming from? Cutting air, dude. That's what that shit is doing. That's why they called it the Cyber Satan. The real Satan was a jinn, supposedly. You see what I'm saying? That shit's still going on. Dead ass.